Your mom played basketball with your head as a baby. Unfortunately, apparently Uncle Sam has an outerversal jab. I'm gonna go over why literally if he farts, Naruto dies. If he farts, Saiyan Saga dies for sure. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and today I am here to talk to you about, honestly, a character whose scaling kinda snuck up on me, right? Because quite frankly, he's a part of so many wild stories and does so much wonky shit as well as takes weird L's that Cosmic Ghost Rider was a tough one to judge. But here today, after reading Cosmic Ghost Rider Ruins Marvel History and realizing how much damage he did and overall what it did to the cosmic landscape, we're going to talk about it. But real quick, if you guys love videos like this where we get in depth about characters, talk about powers, explanations, and all that, smash the like button. Let's try to get this to 250 likes, and I'll make another video like this in the future. Also, make sure to check out the Discord. We do games, prizes, giveaways, and more, as well as if you want to talk to me about purchasing any videos on the channel for your favorite content, for example, hit me up and we can talk business. I have deals currently going on. But anyways, getting into this, if you guys are Cosmic Ghost Rider fans, let me know in the comments in particular if you want to see me cover these stories, like these different storylines. But most of the stuff we're talking about today comes from when he destroyed Marvel history. This was a case when initially it starts off with him being back in time. He's stuck in the past, and what he wants to do is save himself ultimately from his worst fate as Frank Castle, which was his family dying. It was so devastating to his character. So he's kind of there to make that happen. And along the way, you know, he goes to meet his family, the Castle family. Frank isn't home at the time, and he's in there talking to his kid, his wife, but, you know, he's pretending to be Uncle Fredo because it'd be weird to say, hey, I'm your husband, but in the future with cosmic powers. No, that'd be weird. So he doesn't do that. Rather, he tells them stories of things he did in the past on his way to here, on the way to this moment. This includes some crazy shit, and I'm going to tell you why all of this turns into some of the wildest scaling we've seen in Marvel, right? Even crazier than Defenders Beyond, in my opinion, with the way they threw this at us. So he went back and reintroduced himself into several of the biggest storylines in Marvel history. What's this include? Peter Parker's origin story. Not only that, he hung out with Peter throughout his edgy era. Like when he had the black suit, when he was doing hood rat shit. That era, when he beat up Daredevil, stuff like that, Ghost Rider was around for. He hung out there, and I don't care if you hate Spider-Man. I am a reformed Spider-Man hater. He's one of the biggest pieces in Marvel history. That's not debatable. I'm not going back and forth on that. Like, don't be a meth head. All right? Your mom played basketball with your head as a child. Honestly, if this shit is what you think it is, like if you think Spider-Man's not relevant to the narrative landscape of Marvel, you're crazy. But he snuck his way into that. He literally went back and bonded with the Phoenix Force while creating the Fantastic Four within Marvel. On the way to doing that, he literally fucking saves Doctor Doom, helps bring Doctor Doom back. He gives the Phoenix to the Dark Phoenix and creates the Dark Phoenix Saga by doing that. And then fixes the Dark Phoenix Saga. There's so much crazy shit he gets involved with that brings him to a ridiculous scale. And during this time, he runs into a Deadpool that's like, yo, your shit's more extreme than mine. Like, you are literally going back and retconning yourself into some of the craziest stories ever. And Cosmic Ghost Rider's like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just in my bag right now. Like, I'm not trying to be like nobody else. And Deadpool's like, well, at least, you know, you didn't do the whole fourth wall thing. Breaking the fourth wall. Because you would low-key just be a better me. And that's crazy to think about. I mean, think about all the stories Deadpool's spawned and, like, how he's killed the Marvel Universe multiple times. This is crazier than that. This is more insane. He's literally retconned some of the biggest cornerstones of Marvel Comics and made himself a part of it. And then he gets to the point that he's going to retcon himself, right? He's been telling all these stories. He's been changing history just Basically because he wanted to. Because that's the shit he was trying to do. It was fucking crazy to read this. I'm like, bro, this shit's really happening? Because then the Watcher, and remember, the Watcher can see all time and space, all that shit. He's above it because that's his cosmic role. He can't see what the fuck is going to be the cause of all these things Frank's doing. Because some of the retcons he's making, it's not ruining history, you know? It's not destroying time and space. So the Watcher goes and seeks the Infinity Gems to kind of figure out what the impact will be. He discovers this will be the worst mistake in the history of everything. If Punisher stops the day that made him the Punisher, or officially made him the Punisher, rather, because you can have a really nuanced discussion on it. But he went ahead and he was like, I gotta stop Punisher from doing this. And when he goes to confront him, he literally, by the way, Watcher pulls a fucking Glock. This is how real shit was getting. Watcher had the blicky on the block. Let me know in the fucking comments if you want to see this story, because this is included. And Punisher's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, Cosmic Ghost Rider, you need to understand. If you unmake Punisher, everything ends in Marvel. He said, you, in your retconning stories, in your bullshit adventures, you have woven the Punisher mythos into every prominent narrative within Marvel Comics. The Punisher is now the most essential and important narrative within Marvel. If it ceases to exist, if your family doesn't die, all the narratives come undone. Everything will be gone. This was so extreme, the Watcher went and got the whole gauntlet and killed Frank's family, got them killed, and then momentarily took down Frank and then made him forget who he was. And then, because god damn, Cosmic Ghost Rider has terrible telepathic defenses throughout this run. Don't get me fucking started. I can make a whole Jabba run on that. But he gets blasted. He does eventually overcome the effects of this, but he just doesn't want to do anything anymore because his family's still dead. And if he would have retconned himself, the Punisher, at least that mythos, all narratives would have ceased to exist. That's insane to think about how high his hack scale. He can have narrative hacks and narrative importance and can create narratives that are the strongest narratives in Marvel. That's stupidly powerful to think about, despite being presented as this wonky, dumb, all over the place character, just kind of like campy fun. Cosmic Ghost Rider is actually wildly fucking powerful. Fun fact, in another Ghost Rider run, or Cosmic Ghost Rider run, he faces Punisher Thanos. This was baby Thanos that he raised, who would eventually go on to kill his father, Cosmic Ghost Rider. He actually had a way to kill. He could go to the heavens and get that way itself. He can bypass the wills of the heavens. The other Thanos wins. He couldn't. That's why he teamed up with Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's crazy to think about, because Cosmic Ghost Rider then pulled up on Punisher Thanos and cooked his bitch ass. He was like, I always hold back. All the versions of me you fought, they hold back too, because they're not quite sure what will happen if we let loose. But frankly, I don't give a fuck if I let loose, because the universe is better without you. So if it ends, that's still better. And he just bakes Punisher Thanos. And it was crazy to see. So yeah, he does have crazy moments, but in my opinion, his retconning power, the way he was literally remaking Marvel's craziest stories, even Secret Wars, that was like nothing to what he was doing. He went through that shit too. All these things, it's insane to think about. And it puts Cosmic Ghost Rider on one of the higher tiers within comics, and it makes you really wonder, how is he even better at stories than God of Stories Loki? You let me know in the comment section down below. Is that a brawl we need to see? Should I bring that to the channel? I need to know. Make your voices heard. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a video on one of the craziest retcon power beings we have ever seen in Cosmic Ghost Rider. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out my Discord, go ahead and join in the description down below. If you want access to my exclusive server where I have all my modern scaling, including all the runs, including Cosmic Ghost Rider, hit me up and we can talk business. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
I appreciate all the fans I had. Hate me or love me, you watched. That's all you could do. Thank you.